Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Josh and I make videos about how to make your money go the furthest. So if you're interested in those types of videos and you would like to see more like it, then please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel by smashing that subscribe button below. So in this video, I just wanted to give a quick update on the stimulus checks that are set to go out sometime around midweek next week, sometime around April 15th. And I actually have some very good news for you guys. So the US Department of Treasury and the IRS are set to launch a new application right on the irs.gov website. It's going to be called Get My Payment application. So this is going to be a free application right on irs.gov, which will allow taxpayers who filed their taxes for the year of 2018 or 2019, but did not give them their direct deposit information, the ability to do so. So if you did not give the IRS your direct deposit information or your bank account information in the last years that you filed, this will be your opportunity to do so. So next week, when the IRS does have that web application launched, you'll have the ability to give them your direct deposit information. That way you're not waiting weeks longer or potentially months longer to wait for a paper check to arrive in your mailbox. If you don't currently have a bank account open at the moment, since a lot of you may be on lockdown, you can always sign up for a bank online such as Ally Bank. I'll list some online checking accounts in the description box below that I personally recommend. I am not affiliated by any of them. I'm not being paid to recommend them in this video, and I won't be receiving any commission for recommending any of the banks that I'll be linking in the description box below. Now let's go ahead and jump back to the free web application on irs.gov. Now in order to link your bank account, you will need some information in order to do so. So the things that you will need to provide will be your adjusted gross income from your most recent tax return submitted, whether that's 2018 or in 2019. You also need to include the tax refund or the amount that you owed from your latest filed tax return. You'll also need your bank account type, your account number, and your routing number. Now, if you're not sure what your account or routing numbers are, if you do have a check currently from your bank, the routing numbers are typically the first set of 9 numbers on the bottom left-hand side of your check, and the account number is typically the second set of 10 numbers on the check. If you don't have any physical checks on hand, you can also find the information out online if your bank account has an online bank portal that you can log into, or you can always call into your bank and ask for the information as well. Now, another great feature about the web portal app is that it'll give you the ability to actually track your payment. So you'll know exactly the status of your payment from the beginning to the end. Of course, in order for you to track the status of your payment, you will need to enter your social security number, your date of birth, and also your physical mailing address. Now, I will say that even though the Get My Payment app won't actually launch until next week, I would go ahead and get a jump on all the information that you'll need, such as your adjusted gross income, or the amount of tax refund that you received, or the amount that you had to pay in. That way, when you get to the application portion, you can go ahead and get that filled out as correctly and as fast as possible. I should also mention that once you put your bank account information into the Get My Payment portal, make sure that it's the correct bank that you want this payment to go into, just because down the line, they're actually not going to allow you to update that due to potential fraud purposes. On the other hand, if you don't usually file a tax return, or if you receive Veterans Disability Compensation, a pension, or survivor's benefits from the Department of Veteran Affairs, then you should submit your information to the IRS through their non-filer free file system. You can do this through the link in the description box below. Keep in mind, you should not use this method if you receive Social Security, Railroad Retirement, or SSDI benefits, if you've already filed a 2019 federal income tax return, if you were married at the end of 2019 and are not submitting information here with your spouse, or if you were not a US citizen or permanent resident in 2019. Finally, I'll also say that people should keep an eye out and spread the word, especially to the most vulnerable people in their lives, about potential scammers and fraud. The IRS will definitely not contact you through email, text messages, or social media requesting personal information, and definitely not financial information. This is an extremely vulnerable situation, so unfortunately there's going to be scammers out there low enough at the bottom of the barrel looking to take advantage of the situation and scam people. But that about wraps up this video. If you did find this video helpful and you would like to see more like it, then please consider liking this video, subscribing to my YouTube channel, and until next time, I'll see you guys, and I hope you have a great day today.